and fear and hate. The troubling messages posted on a car in Maryland. It's all coming up next.
Hey, have you done your taxes yet?
Ugh. Can I do an interpretive dance to show you how I feel about filing taxes?
Okay, you're using a website to fill out your taxes. You're gonna get a refund. Oh no, your refund just plunged because you got charged to file. Claire?
Yeah?
You know you can file your taxes for free with Credit Karma, right?
What? I must dance.
File your taxes for free with Credit Karma Tax.
It just makes you feel incredibly uneasy, and also it's very sad. It's very upsetting.
A Rockville woman who fled anti-Semitism in Eastern Europe now finds herself and her husband the target of messages of hate here. Those messages have taken on many forms. Most recently, though, it has been a literal message that was written in a letter on her car. Tom Rousey is joining us live from Rockville. And Tom, you know, when you analyze some of the details of this story, it's just downright frightening.
It is, you know, Jonathan, and this couple did contact the police here in the city of Rockville, and tonight they are investigating this as a hate crime.
The anxiety is so familiar and also just upsetting.
Sonia Shpiliuk was born in the former Soviet Union. She says her family came to Montgomery County from Ukraine when she was 9 to get away from anti-Semitism.
We came to this country with the promise that this doesn't happen here, that you can say whatever you want.
Sonia hung this Black Lives Matter banner from her apartment window in Rockville's Regent Square neighborhood as a show of support. She took it down Friday after the neighborhood co-op said personal banners weren't allowed.
I was only out for 10 days.
The next morning, someone had toilet papered the front of the apartment building, egged her husband Mikey Franklin's car, and left this letter on it that Mikey later tweeted out. Most of it is spent criticizing Black Lives Matter as racist, but at the end it says, quote, "We would like to award you a gold star." It then includes a yellow Star of David Jewish people under Nazi occupation were supposed to wear during World War II, and the German word for Jewish people.
The fact that they knew we were Jewish somehow.
Sonia says in some ways it's more concerning than even a swastika.
It seems to me so much more personal, so much more, you know, we don't like this thing you did, so we've come up with this extra personal way of making you feel terrible about it, making you afraid.
And police here in Rockville have indicated this could have been done by one suspect, could have been done by multiple suspects. They're asking anyone with any information that can help them to please give them a call. Reporting live tonight in Rockville in Montgomery County, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
An effort tonight to use love to overpower messages of hate in Arlington. Someone used hearts and peace signs to cover up swastikas and graffiti that read "Hail Trump." The messages appeared this weekend on a dumpster on Little Falls Parkway. Police are investigating. No word yet on the source of bomb threats that prompted the evacuation of Jewish community centers in several states, including Maryland. This is video of children being evacuated from their school near Miami. The Jewish Community Center in Rockville was also evacuated. No explosives were found at any of the locations.
Coats, gloves, scarves, these are all essential items tonight as we push through yet another night of bitter cold and windy weather. Now, we do have some school closings and delays to tell you about, and we'll do that in a second. But first, meteorologist Steve Rudin has a little light at the end of this tunnel, and that light feels like the warmth of the sun.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be here sooner rather than later, but tonight, crank up the heat. If you have a fireplace, build a fire. It's cold out there. 23 degrees, Reagan National Airport, already in the teens over at Winchester, and Luray, Virginia, now reporting it at 25 degrees. Show you your pickup forecast come tomorrow morning around 23 degrees. We will see a good deal of cloudiness through the day. Daytime highs will only make it into the middle to upper 30s to around 40, but a warm up, hot up near 65 degrees. I'll tell you when, plus looking ahead to the upcoming weekend, all that coming up in just a few minutes. Jonathan?
All right, Steve, thanks. You know, because of some of the lingering ice issues, Spotsylvania County schools will be closed again tomorrow. St. Mary's County schools and Calvert County schools will be open, but on a 2-hour delay. Remember, you can be the first to know if your child's school makes a scheduled change. All you have to do, just go to our website, wjla.com/text, and you can sign up for text alerts. They'll come right to your phone or pad.
It has happened again. One of Washington's most famed landmarks went dark for a second time in a week. This time, though, it wasn't just the lights that shine on the Washington Monument that turned off. It was even those critical lights at the top that warn airplanes that it's there. The lights now back on at this hour. Richard Reed joins us live from the National Mall with reaction and the search for answers for what happened tonight. Rich?
Michelle, they're calling it a ground fault, a gap in the power system. It affected, as you said, not only the lights at the bottom of the Washington Monument that illuminate the monument itself, but all the way up, all 555 feet to those so-called aviation lights. The MPS so concerned they alerted the FAA.
Robert Fina and his hiking group were on the National Mall when it happened.
I said, what is going on? That is super bizarre.
The Washington Monument, all 555 feet, shrouded in darkness. 5:30 in the evening with no aviation lights, no spotlights.
We were down at Lincoln Memorial and looked back to admire the Washington